Good morning! How your baby daddy, your sister, and your cousin I'm doing? And your hubby too. How y'all living, fam? Shit! It is Monday up in this motherfucker, okay? It is the 31st of March. Tomorrow's about to be 1st of April. And we finna go into my birthday month. Y'all know, and I said month. M-O-N-F, as in Frank. Okay, so... anyway, hope everyone's having a great week so far. Yeah, y'all. Look, regular day in the household. We've got the dogs fed, the dogs let out, and the dogs walked, up and down the street. And we got, breakfast being made as we speak, which for me today, because I don't really feel like eating anything too heavy, is my Weight Watchers Smart Ones Canadian-style turkey bacon BAM sandwich. Okay, these are actually not bad. That's what's in the microwave right now as we speak. It has egg whites and cheese. And if you're on Weight Watchers, it's got a 6 points value. And there's 2 that come in this motherfucker. I got it on a mega sale though. 210 calories, 6 grams of fat, 2 grams of fiber, and 13 grams of protein. So they're not like really, really heavy on the system. And I just wish there were more of these motherfuckers in there. But it does the trick for me for this morning because I really don't feel like eating anything too heavy. My next meal will probably be either a shake or I'm going to have the Greek yogurt with the strawberries and granola. I'm doing the mini meals throughout the day. And then I think Juice and I are going to attempt to do P90X this evening, however which way we see fit to do it, whether it's going to be on my computer since there's more space in the basement. I may have to just hook the computer up and put the DVD in the computer and play it from there and just do the workout, or if we can make space up here, we're going to do it because I really want us to continue to keep doing it regardless of what's going on with the TV. I did see you guys give me a lot of feedback about the TV situation, and a lot of you guys were like, the amount that it costs to replace the part for the whatever it was, I think it was the fan or whatever part it was, I can't remember off the top of my head, the light or whatever, it's just as much as getting a new TV. So we're going to do some research and stuff and see, which I'm assuming we're going to find the same thing, but we always like to look and see what's going on. But more than likely we're going to have to replace the TV, which is kind of interesting because the one upstairs is way older than the one in the basement. And yeah, so it's making me a little nervous because, I don't want the other one to die either, you know what I mean? And it just seems like it's so crazy, everything, and I'm not trying to jinx, so let me knock on wood again. I know I did that the first time, but, everything that we've had for over 10 years is starting to kind of just slowly but surely deteriorate. So we're going to have to slowly but surely replace or fix them or repair them or whatever. Plus we're still doing, we're planning on doing things to the house. So it's the cost of owning your house and owning the shit that's in it, I guess. But still, not exactly happy about that shit. But I know Juice has been wanting a new TV forever. Y'all know he drools over TVs when he sees them when we're up in Walmart or whatever. So that might be what we might do. I have a TV myself that is going to be used for my office, but it's not the size that he wants for the basement. Obviously, the basement TV is really big. It's a 50 inch, and he wants that size or bigger, 55, I think is what he wants for the basement, and then he eventually wants to replace the one up here as well. And we're probably going to need to, because if that one fails and we still haven't replaced the first one, then we'll be shit out of luck. You know what I mean? So, anyway, that being said, I'm about to have this little sandwich of mine and I'll nuke it for another minute. Finished drinking my little morning coffee, my little morning cup of joe. Since we started working out though, I'm feeling so much better. So is Juice. That run yesterday did us good. Like, so excited that we started running again. So excited that we're starting to get spring weather. We're going to be incorporating a lot of running. He's got to get up to 10 miles. And I myself am not a long distance runner, and I'm not going to really focus on long distance. For me, it's going to be a lot more about sprinting as opposed to the number of miles, but I'm going to be supporting Juice, trying to get him to that 10-mile mark. So we'll be doing a lot of like going to the, track, and a lot of outside workouts with Jessica when it's nice. And sprints, things like that, explosive moves, because he's going to need that to get through the obstacle course. But she also suggested there's a couple obstacle courses at a couple of parks out here in St. Louis that we may try to take advantage of. So that is what we're probably going to do. You're going to see a lot of that in addition to working out at the gym and lifting and that kind of thing. But it's going to be a nice mixture of a lot of different shit, which is nice. So anyway, feels great to be back to working out again. Feels great to be doing P90X, eating healthier. We are doing so well with that, just eating better things. And anything that I eat that's not necessarily diety or not on the low-fat, low-calorie plan, I cut back on. So when I ate with Laren, I cut everything in half, and I didn't get my normal size portion that I usually get. So I'm starting to try to just mentally do that so that I can save on those calories, the empty calories and shit. But ultimately, I'm doing this to support Juice, but it's also to get my black ass in shape too. So anywhoodle, I know a couple of you guys are starting P90X along with us, so welcome, okay? And yeah, we're gonna get it going. We're gonna get this team transformation motherfucker going, okay? So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. I'm gonna eat this food, and I will see y'all in a bit. Yo, wanted to show you guys what I decided to eat for my next meal as promised. I decided to go ahead and have the vanilla yogurt and some strawberries and some honey and some granola. So bam, there it is right there. And yeah, that's what I'm about to have as my second meal of the day. All right, y'all. I know you've heard this story or versions of it over the last couple of days, but I mean, shit. Since this is my vlog channel and this is my vlogging of my daily life and what happens in it, I figured I might as well share this with you, okay? It is now after school. I don't know if you can hear the childrens, but there's a lot of childrens throughout the neighborhood that you can probably hear through this window. That being said, the first batch of kids have already been to my house to try to come and play with the dogs. Granted, in order for them to have come over and to let me know that they were at my door, they ring my doorbell probably 25 to 30 times in a row. At the same time, they were banging my door like the police. So I'm like in and out of like sleep, you know, and I never nap during the day. Y'all know that. But I literally was half-assed through a nap, and all of a sudden, not only is my doorbell ringing back and forth like someone's in, you know, having a problem, or maybe someone, you know what I'm saying? You just don't know what could happen, whatever. Ringing the doorbell back to back to back like this, boom, 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 and they're banging the door as well. You know what? That being said, that's the first batch of kids, and there's more kids coming because as the evening progresses, and you guys know it gets darker later, there'll be more. I guarantee you these were boys. There's going to be girls that come over to the house as well. And yesterday alone, we had probably 5 to 6 different sets of kids, and we had at least 8 separate occasions throughout the day that we had to answer our door because the kids were coming over and ringing the doorbell for whatever reason, whether it was to play the dogs or tell us something or tell us that somebody didn't let them play with Gizmo because, like, this is, we're nice, but this is, I mean, really. I'm all for the kids playing with the animals as long as they're on the leash in my yard. We already established that. But, shit on a stick. Here comes some other motherfuckers. This is just, I don't want to do this every day. You know, they're getting a little too laissez-faire with this shit as far as how easy it is for them to walk over to my motherfucking house and just ring my doorbell at will. But anyway, now some more kids are coming. Anyway, yeah, I'll keep y'all posted. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Let's not talk about it right now. This was not my fault. We are up in the stove again because this nigga right here.
Hey, I had to make a special trip today, y'all.
Y'all know he wanted his coffee and he wanted his little sample cups.
I can't live without it right now. I had to make a special trip for this shit.
Yeah. So that's what we're here for. Also, surprise! Juice's car had to go to the shop because something happened to his car on the way back home. Thankfully, nothing happened to him. Yeah. You know, but his car kind of popped or something. I ran off the road. Actually, something popped in the bottom of my car. So yeah. I don't know what it was or what happened. All I know is that I felt some rattling going on, and I drove a little bit more, and all of a sudden something just popped. Boom! My car just veered off to the right side of the highway. Luckily, I was on the furthest right lane. I just veered over into the median,
side
whatever,
of the road. Yeah.
The shoulder. Not the median, the shoulder.
The motherfucker shut off, and I got outside. And I smelled something, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
Scary.
So
honestly.
I took that, we took that shit over to Dobbs, and I can't get to it tonight because motherfuckers is gone. So I gotta wait till tomorrow morning to see what's up.
Thankfully, we have another car. He has this old vehicle.
That was there actually.
Yeah, that we had just put in the shop and got fixed. And now it's fixed, and now we put the other car in the shop. You know what I'm saying?
Thank God they fixed that. Now my other car's in the shop, so we're gonna see how this goes, y'all.
Yeah.
Either way, had to make a special run to get this.
Yeah. So, but thankfully, Juice wasn't hurt.
Yeah.
I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus. Seriously, for real, for real. But we had to take him right to the shop just to, you know, see what's going on. And like I said, thank God we have his old car so he can actually drive that to work in the meantime. Not that he couldn't drive mine. I mean, he could drive mine, but he's going to probably just drive the blue one. He's making faces behind me. I'm just happy. Yes, I would have. I absolutely would have. If we didn't have the other car. Obviously, you have the other car, so. But yeah, of course I would have given him the damn car. He always gives me grief about that. Just like he gives me grief about babying and dogs, kids, whatever, and all that shit, so. Anyhoodle. So, yeah, thankfully, Juice is okay, and he's good. And, yeah, so. So funny. Ironically enough, we were literally going to go get the other car from the shop, and now we just put the other car in the shop, picking up the first car. That's just how life is sometimes, you know?
You know what the sad part about it was?
What?
I was on the phone with my little brother, and then my battery died in the car, and then my car, you know, popped.
Yeah.
And all that good stuff. So my phone battery was dead.
Because I called him like,
the car
it's taking a little longer than usual.
The car was on the side of the road. And, you know, luckily it started back up again, and I was able to make it over there.
Yeah. So by the grace of God, I'm just thankful that, you know, he came out okay. Because that freaked me out when he told me what happened. I mean, that could happen at any time. Lord knows what it was that came undone at that very moment, but, you know, that can happen any time. So it freaks me out a little bit. I know, seriously, like, he wasn't in the middle lane or something like that, or caused an accident, or, you know, he'd be part of an accident. So, yeah. So anyway, we had to take his car to the shop, and that's what we're doing, or that's what we just did. So we came here to get some coffee for him for in the morning, and yeah, so yeah, thank you very much. All right, you ready? Thanks.
Roll.
So yeah, y'all, you got it?
Yeah.
Stuff? So yeah, he wanted to get a few things of cafe caramel, get some gum, which he eats 2 packs of gum in an hour. And we're going to head over to the crib and try to figure out what to do. I'm just happy that I got my baby here. Y'all know I give him grief. I give him a lot of shit. This is what we do. When you're married, you can do that. And honestly, to be real, it could be worse. We could be arguing like a motherfucker, hate each other's guts. You know what I'm saying? But we give each other grief. We give each other shit, and that makes it fun. You know what I mean? I'm trying to walk behind you because of the wind, because of the stress. Let me go ahead and use both my hands because my dress keeps flying up. It's windy outside, and I got a sundress on. Back at the cribbo. And decided to use the rest of the rotisserie that we've got. I know it's like the 800th time we've had rotisserie, but there was still a lot of meat left, which you can probably see on my face. Delicious. Decided to use the rest of the rotisserie for some tortillas because we had some extra tortillas, and just to be a little creative, making some little tortillas. Bam. Okay. So, getting those all squared away for Juice, and going to give him a little bit of dollop of sour cream. That's what I got the sour cream for the other day. And that's what we're going to have for Din. I was going to make this ground turkey and make some brown rice noodles, but I decided, number one, it hasn't finished thawing yet, and I'd rather it naturally thaw, so I'm going to put it in the fridge here to thaw overnight, and I'll probably cook it tomorrow, since we'll be finishing up this rotisserie. So yeah, about to get a little creative here with the meal. Hey babe.
Yeah.
Oh. Oops. Yeah, there we go. So, anyhoodle, just something we could do to kind of spruce up the rotisserie this time around. So it's not like we're using the same, or we're doing the same thing every day. Well, it is pretty much the same thing, but y'all know what I mean. So, thick ass shit. Anyway, that's as far as it goes from me. Anyhoodle, let me serve the hubby. Here you go, babe.
Oh, appreciate it.
Grub-a-dub-dub, baby. Anyway, let me go ahead and fix mine, and yeah, let me warm this up first. But anyway, that's what we're having for Din. So, still healthy. Not going overboard on the condiments that are in it, obviously. I didn't put a lot of cheese or any of that kind of thing. I should have actually put some spinach in it, but the spinach froze over a little bit in the refrigerator. Y'all know if we put it in a certain part of the fridge, it freezes over. So some of the spinach froze over. So it is what it is. What can you do? Anyway, go ahead and fix my food, and yeah, we'll be back.